Hey guys, Johnny here, doing a bed top video. My grandmother made that blanket, and I think it's very pretty, especially for a gun like this. This is my 1894 Winchester 3030. No, it's not a pre-64. This one was made in 1969. But it's still a very good rifle. I actually got a deer with it this year. And to be honest with you, at first, when I first got the gun last year, I was not that impressed with it. I was using Winchester 150 grain soft points. And I actually lost my first deer, which really disappointed me in this rifle and caliber. But I went up to Remington 170 grain Core-Lokt. Deer dropped dead in his tracks, and it's actually more accurate on those. So I guess even though I wanted to shoot Winchester through it, because it is, a Winchester rifle, sometimes you have to use Remington. I've never had a problem with Remington Core-Lokts. Anyway, so I did not much care for this rifle at first. I was thinking about trading it or selling it for something else, but now that I found the ammo that I like in it, this has quickly become my favorite rifle. It's short. It's really light. I have shoulder and leg issues, so it's easy for me to carry. The recoil is basically non-existent in it, and inside 150 yards it hits just as good as any other thing I've used on the whitetail deer. And to be honest with you, inside of 50 yards I wouldn't be afraid to use it on anything larger than a deer. In North America, it's a really good round and a very good gun. This particular one has a can't do it now, but there's very smooth action on it. Very smooth. I love the action. I got a 1892 replica Winchester that I let my niece borrow for deer. I may do a video on it one day. But this is the real deal. It's a real Winchester 1894 lever action. Made in 1969, the year of love. And I really like it. See if I can get a little better close-up of it without getting shadows. The finish is worn. It's got a nice aged look to it. I love the wood on it. It's very pretty. This is an American Winchester. This is before they went to Japan. Look at that pretty wood. And I've seen a lot of people scope these, but at the ranges I'm using it for, there's no point in that. I'll leave it alone. And with these Winchester, I'm at Remington Core-Lokt 170 grains. I can hit it just as good with this one as I could in the 243 that I traded for this. Anyway, this gun design is also interesting to me because that time period fascinates me. At the very tail end of the cowboy era, when technology was switching over, when we was going from black powder to smokeless powder, when we was going from lamp oil and lamp light to electricity. All that fascinates me, and this gun is right in that era. It was made in, well, this one wasn't, but the design was formed in 1894. And can you guess by who? John Moses Browning. Probably the greatest mind of gun invention of the 19th and early 20th century. It's a very strong action, smooth action design, and you can shoot fairly potent cartridges in it. It's not a 1896, but it wasn't designed for that. And the 30-30 Winchester, from my understanding, is America's first small bore, smokeless sporting rifle cartridge, and was originally loaded with a 160 grain bullet. So maybe that's why the 170 grain does so good. I use this rifle. I use it for a little bit of everything. I target shoot with it. I use it for hunting. And I keep it loaded in the corner in my room. I know most people prefer shotguns, and I do have a decent shotgun for house defense, but I can lever this thing really good and I can hit really good with it. And it's short and easy to get around corners, so yeah. My handgun is just a reason to get to this baby. Anyway, let's look at my favorite gun. My 1894 Winchester 30-30. And, hope you enjoyed the video. This is Joni the Shotgun Kitty. Over and out.